Hello folks, and welcome to the Sunday message from the Cathars. Today's message is about gratitude. And to demonstrate the importance of gratitude, I would like to tell a story about a golden fish and an old man. Once upon a time, there lived an old man and his wife by the edge of the deep blue sea. They lived together in an old tumble-down shack, happily for 33 years. He was a fisherman, and she spun yarn. One day, the fisherman cast his nets, but he didn't catch anything, only slime. So he cast his nets a second time, but only caught seaweed. The fisherman cast his nets a third time, and this time only caught one fish. But it was not an ordinary fish. It was a golden fish, and it could speak. "Put me back," said the golden fish, "and I will grant you anything you want." Well, the old fisherman was very surprised. He was a bit afraid. In 33 years, he had never heard a fish speak before. "Of course, dear fish, I will put you back. Please, swim wherever you want. I don't need anything in return." And the old man went back to his house to tell his wife about what had happened. In disbelief, his wife said, "Are you crazy? We have a broken wash tub. Don't you know we need a new one? Go back to the fish and tell him, I want a new wash tub." So the old man went back to the sea and cried out for the fish. The fish appeared and said, "Old man, what is it? What do you want?" "Forgive me, dear sovereign fish. My wife is very angry with me. She said our wash tub is broken, and we need a new one." "Don't worry," said the golden fish. "Go home, and you will have a new wash tub." So the old man hurried back to the old shack and found his wife on the steps with a brand new wash tub. But she was even more angry this time. "You stupid old man," she shouted. "You could ask for anything, and you ask for a wash tub? Go back to the fish and tell him, I want a new cottage." So the old man went back to the sea, and the golden fish appeared. "What is it, old man? What do you want?" said the fish. "Dear fish, forgive me, but my wife, she is even more angry with me this time. She said she wants a new cottage." "Don't worry," said the fish. "Go home, and you will have a new cottage." So the old man rushed home to find no sign of the old shack, but in its place was a beautiful gabled cottage, surrounded by a beautiful wooden fence. The old man went through the gate and saw his wife sitting at the window. But she was even more angry this time. "Don't you know, I am tired of being a peasant woman," she said. "Go back to the fish and tell him I want to be a noble lady." So the old man went back to the fish. "Forgive me, dear fish, please. My wife, she's even more angry with me this time. She said she's tired of being a peasant woman and she wants to be a noble lady." "Don't worry," said the fish. "Go home, your wife will be a noble lady." So the old man went back to his house and found not a cottage, but a mansion. And inside, his wife was wearing the finest clothes, with pearls around her neck and golden rings on her fingers, surrounded by servants. But this time, the old woman was even more angry. She sent the old man to the stables to sleep with the animals. And after a week she sent for him and demanded, that now she was tired of being a noble lady. She wants to be a queen. So the old man returned to the golden fish and said, "Sovereign fish, dear fish, forgive me. But my wife, she is fed up with being a noble lady. Now she wants to be a queen." "Don't worry," said the golden fish. "Go home. Your wife will be a queen." So the old man returned to find a grand palace, and inside his wife was surrounded by armed guards. His wife completely ignored him. After 3 weeks, the queen sent the armed guards to find her husband, and he was brought before her. "Go to the golden fish," she said, "and tell him I want to be empress of the marine kingdom." Well, the old man, he was very afraid of the armed guards, so he hurried to the sea. But this time, the golden fish did not speak. The sea was not blue anymore, and it had become a dark color. It was black, and there was a storm raging, and the fish disappeared into the deep water. And the old man, he returned to find the old tumble-down shack, and his old wife sitting on the steps with a broken washtub. And so the moral of this story is, don't ask for too much, or you will end up with nothing. The truth is that in reality, our Divine Mother bestows so much on us, and we have no idea how much good she gives to us each day. We need to be grateful and give thanks to her. Peace to you, dear brothers and sisters, and see you next time on the Sunday message from the Cathars.